Sup peeps? Welcome to Trend News Channel, and I am your host, Johnny Awesome. Yes, it has been a while, but as you can see, I have relocated. Also, I've had like injuries and stuff. Okay, maybe I should stop making excuses for not making videos because I've been a lazy bastard. In fact, I was so miserable, I literally decided to shave my hair off. Just kidding, my barber completely ruined my hair. But that's a different story for another day. So, enough about me. Today we're going to talk about something new. A new series by the name of What is Trending. This will basically look at the events of the past week and check out the highlights. No, nothing boring, nothing dull, only the interesting and the exciting stuff. Let us go. So, to start off the highlights of the week, we'll talk about the one, the only, the legend, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a man of 35 years old now, and he is still playing at an amazing level. In fact, most 35 years old people would either be, footballers would either be retired or playing at some random club in the UAE to make shit tons of money. But this man is still playing high level of football. In fact, he's currently the top scorer in the Premier League. What's even crazier about Zlatan Ibrahimovic is he is the same kid that rejected the Arsenal offer when he was just around 18, 17 years old. Now imagine you playing for some random Swedish club and then suddenly getting an offer to audition for Arsenal. But then, because you would have so much balls, like Zlatan does. Okay, no one has that much balls. That's an incredible amount of balls. Anyhow, he manages to basically tell Arsene Wenger that Zlatan, and I quote, does not do auditions. Now that is crazy. On top of that, if you look at his stats, this guy has played in so many top European leagues. He played in Ep.1 for PSG, was champions. It was an amazing football game. He played for La Liga, he played for Serie A, he played for Inter, Milan, Juventus, you name him, he played there, probably. He even played for Eredivisie, for Ajax for a time being, which is, again, incredible. So he is definitely a machine, that's what Trend News think, because there is no one really that good or at that level right now. He actually reminds me of greats such as Javier Zanetti, who was probably played until, I think, his late 30s, and still played at a high level, but not many people can say they're at that level. Anyhow, the next thing we're going to talk about, which is something very exciting, it is the Nokia 3310. So, for anyone who loves this phone and had so much nostalgia when the new version was announced to come out, it was really incredible to think about that this phone came out so many years ago when phones were so much simpler, so much more plain. You could either text, call, probably work with some random crappy calendar with like, you couldn't even take photos back in the day with phones. You had like ringtones. You didn't have any music either. And now it's back. HMD, the guys who basically purchased the rights for the Nokia brand, brought out the new Nokia 3310, which is basically meant to be as durable as the last one, which is crazy to think about because that phone technically could be used as a weapon because it was so insanely durable. So it is back now in the market and it's retailing at around 50 euros. 42 pounds and supposedly have lots of functionalities like the old one, but it is slightly thinner. It doesn't have no internet connection, which is quite weird, but then again, that's not the purpose for HMD as they're releasing the Nokia 6, I believe, to compete against other high street retailer phones like Android or iPhone. So this phone would be like for the simple guys who just like to text and call. I kind of miss those days. Life was so much easier back then. Lastly, we will talk about our favorite ginger dude, who apparently seems to be everybody's favorite ginger guy. Yes, you know him. He's the one that's absolutely huge right now. Donald Trump. I mean, it's so crazy to think that you have so many news networks that literally seem to be stalking his Twitter. Like we're all weird Twitter stalkers like he's like our favorite celebrity right now, and it's crazy. It's probably because of all the mad things he say. One of the latest statements that he actually said that he basically claims that he inherited, and I quote, a mess. Now, for everyone who doesn't know, the person who actually did inherit a mess, believe it or not, it's the guy we blame for literally everything, Barack Obama. Yes, he inherited a mess from George W. Bush. That guy basically took the economy, smashed it to the ground. And then Obama came in and was like, oh crap, I gotta deal with this shit. Really? And if you don't believe me, you gotta check out the stats. First of all, we're gonna talk about Obamacare and health insurance in general. First of all, think about the Republicans. They always say, you know what, they always complain about the health insurance systems. They're like, you know what, this is not good enough, this is bad. We want to replace it and we want to change it like they want to do with Obamacare. But until this day, in fact, none of them have come up with an idea to replace Obamacare. And as much as we do complain about Obamacare, before it, there were so many more Americans without health insurance. But thanks to Obamacare, and thanks to Obama, believe it or not, there are so many more health insured Americans now than ever before. Another thing to take a look about is the economy. Yes, sure, the American economy hasn't been the greatest, but if you take a look back in the years, there was a big recession by the time that Obama did take administration from George Bush. The economy was literally sinking, people were losing their jobs. But Obama came in and created jobs, created so many jobs, and if you look at the stats, he created an incredible amount of jobs. And now Trump is still complaining about the economy like always. Oh well, stats don't lie. Finally, we'll talk about the issue with immigration that Trump hates. And in fact, his entire campaign was based on immigration and illegal immigrants. That's why people voted for him. But no one actually knows that Obama deported so many illegal immigrants, especially comparing to his predecessor. And now Trump is still complaining. Well, it seems like Trump will never stop complaining. If there is an actual mess around, then he created it. He created it by running for president. But technically the Republicans did create this huge mess by allowing him to run for president. And it's kind of the Democrats' fault as well for running Clinton against him, of all people. We could have easily won if we had Bernie Sanders, but then, oh well, they took him out because he's too much of a good guy, and that's the harsh truth. Anyhow, to conclude this episode, those were the highlights of past week. We will be bringing more posts. If you want to check out those highlights, check out links below for all my blogs. And obviously more videos are coming. Yes, I promise I'll do that. I won't be a lazy bastard that I usually am. I'll try my best. And for now, have a great day, peeps. See you soon.